morning, everybody. This is your man, Earl. We are day 88 on the calendar. Illinois self-quarantine, day 7. And as you can see, once again, we're in the home office. We have the pink and purple God Can t-shirts available. Of course, you've seen the red Sculler. We have the pink hat as well. And once again, you hear the sound effects in the background. Why? Because if you notice, the hashtags first 90 days of every year is so important. And so here we are, day 88. Only 2 more days of the first 90 days of this year. We came out this year with 2 new products, of course, the pink and the purple God Can. And so we'll be moving forward with those things. But today's topic is very interesting because of where we are in our country. Okay, last couple of days, I'm not sure exactly what day, but here's we are at almost 3.3 million people have filed for unemployment roughly. And of course, these numbers are always rough in general. It's not a specific number, but roughly 3.3 million people have filed unemployment because of what's happening with the quote-unquote seasonal sickness, the flu virus, the coronavirus. And people are looking to do really 3 things. Number 1, how to stay healthy. Number 2, they're looking for how to maintain what they have fiscally, financially, emotionally, spiritually. And then the third thing is how to make extra money. So this is going to be a 3-part series of buy, sell, trade. This is going to be a 3-part series of buy, sell, trade, okay? And today we're just going to talk about buy, sell, trade, okay? We're just going to talk about it. And let me get my notes here going here. And today's Bible verse, by the way, from morning meditation comes from Proverbs chapter 20, verse 10. Okay, it says, false weights and unequal measures, the Lord detests double standards of every kind. Once again, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 10, reading from the King James Bible, it says, diverse weights and diverse measures, they are both alike an abomination to the Lord. Now, what does that have to do with business? In business, the hardest thing to do is to be fair. Okay, listen, I've been in business almost 25 years. The hardest thing to do is to be fair, to be right, to be righteous, to be whole. Meaning that the same price you charge for this person is the same price you charge for this person. All right, and so when you're looking to do something in business, you have to make a decision right from the start how you're going to be. And in this, I guess, season in life with everybody looking for an extra source of income, all right, you're going to have to make a decision early on, number 1, what you're going to want to do. Okay, you're going to have to make a decision, all right? And then you're going to have to start looking at how much money do I need? Not how much money do I want, how much money do I need? I'm going to give you 2 numbers, okay? These are baselines. So if you're going to start your own business, which you should, buy, sell, trade, okay, you should be looking at part-time income of between $26,000, okay? Say it again. Part-time income of $26,000, all right? And then also a part-time income of $73,000. Now, why so much space in between? Very easy. Because if you're looking for a part-time business, $26,000, okay, that's the average amount of money you would make if you were working part-time somewhere. And then $73,000, and you can get as low as $64,000, $69,000. That's how much money part-time you would be making if you actually had your own business part-time. Okay? So, buy, sell, trade. What is buy, sell, trade? Very simple. Buy, you're looking to buy something at a low price, okay, and then sell it for a price higher than what you paid for it. That's very simple, isn't it? And then what's the trade part? You also have to be prepared in this economy and in general to trade. Other people use the word barter. And I like barter. Okay? You have to be able to barter, though, because you need cash to live in this society. Okay? You're going to need to live in this society some way. So with that being said, buy, sell, trade. You're going to have to be able to live somehow in this society, generating extra cash, extra income, if you will. Okay, what is buying? Buy low, meaning you buy at a cheaper price. So if you're looking at buying something, you buy it for $1, and then you turn around and sell it for $3. Now, why do I say $3? Because you should be looking to make between 10 and 30%. Now, remember that today's scripture. Remember, different weights, different measures. The Lord detests them both. They are an abomination unto the Lord. So you have to be careful with this overcharging. And I use that word delicately because there's a ton of people right now that have tried to make absorbent amounts of money on eBay, on Amazon, on Facebook Marketplace, because they're looking at sanitizer, they're looking at masks, they're looking at all these different things that they could buy at retail. And then because demand is so high, they're trying to sell it for, $100 for a bottle of sanitizer, $50 for, 12 rolls of toilet paper. So you have these people that are literally acting poorly. And that's going to catch up with you in the long run. Why? Because we have a most high God that ultimately sits high and he looks low and he judges the earth. Okay? This is part one, buy, sell, trade. You have to be able to compete in the marketplace. This is part one, very general. Okay? Buy, sell, trade. You buy something at a low price, $1, and then you sell it for a higher price, $3. And I'm just using general numbers because it's easy to understand. There's actually a formula. You should be looking to make 10% if it's this item, 20% if it's this item, 30% if it's this item. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about, in general, you have to make a decision on what you want to do to generate extra ancillary income. And if you're looking at doing something just part-time, not really focusing in on it, you should be looking at generating $26,000. Now, you also heard me say the average person looks at making $250 to $1,000 a month. That's true. That's average, though. And we seek to become and beyond average, right? So we look to at least double that, $2,000 a month. All right. And if you actually say, you know what, as this self-quarantine has really got a hold of my mind, my lifestyle, okay, I'm saying, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm still gonna work my work or do my job when this quarantine lifts, but I'm gonna start a business and I'm gonna look at generating a substantial amount of income from this business. And so if we have to do this again next flu season or next seasonal sickness, or they're talking about even doing this again in the fall because of the weather changing and not quite really getting their hands on it, but they said they'll be better prepared. Will you have enough income to where you're not stressing out, full of anxiety, which we talked about that a couple of days ago. Okay, this is your man Earl, buy, sell, trade, part one. What should you be looking at? $26,000 to $69,000, $73,000 a year. Okay, buy something at $1, sell it for $2 or $3, $5. Okay, and I'll say it again. Okay, you are selling your items at an outright price. Okay, so you don't have, quote unquote, really a negotiation agreed upon between you and the seller. And then if you opt to trade for something, then you trade for what you are willing to sell, and you're trading someone for what they're willing to sell. And no matter what the item is, it's an even swap. Okay? Now, some people put cash with that, but that's up to you. You buy something, you sell something, and then you offer the opportunity to trade. Okay? This is your man Earl, part one of Buy, Sell, Trade Basics. Part one. God bless you. God keep you. Peace.